What up, guys? This is the First Drive Podcast back again for another evening. We got a lot of great games this weekend. A lot of good games at stake. Fellas, how we doing today?
Doing pretty well. How
Pretty good,
everybody
man.
doing?
Another year around the sun. I'm doing pretty good.
It's
We
Kim's birthday, by the way, everybody.
Happy
Everybody,
birthday, Kim.
everybody, tell him happy
Appreciate it.
birthday.
Appreciate it.
Tell them happy
Appreciate it.
birthday. All right, let's go and
Yeah.
get into it. They fired old Mike Gundy at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, that man been there for 27 years, and they let him
Yeah.
go.
Ooh.
That's a
Yeah.
long time.
They fired old Mike Gundy. I guess
I hope he
Oklahoma
stacked up his
State.
real estate.
I guess Oklahoma State looking for some new direction. Y'all saw
Yeah.
that coming. Y'all knew it was gonna happen eventually, but y'all ain't knew it was gonna happen this soon.
It should have
Uh,
been. They trying to do it for like a younger generation, I believe.
yeah. I kind of didn't see it coming, but man, if that's what they feel in their heart, they needed to do. Can't be mad at
Man,
them.
so be it, ain't it, Kendall?
Yeah.
Said Mike Gunner got fired after 21 seasons following a week 4 loss to Tulsa. That's why they got fired.
I always say that's why they got rid of
That's exactly what that man got fired.
Their first to the Golden Hurricanes since 51. Gunny leads as the winningest coach in program history. He been there with 20 some years, of course.
him.
But yeah, they fired. Fire old Mike Gunner. You think Mike Gunner gonna land another coaching job?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I saw a report where he said he wasn't done, so he gonna get on with someone. Oh.
You think
Pause.
you think they gonna hire him in the SEC?
I don't know
It's
about
it's
that one.
possible. I mean, I
Because
don't see
he's
him.
still
It's in
marketable.
there.
So hey, his name, everybody knows his name, so you get the recruits there.
True. Everybody trying to see what's gonna happen with Dabo Swinney.
Yeah, what's going
Speaking
on
of
with
that,
that one, Kim?
he had a meltdown.
um, well, I was gonna wait until we actually start talking about. I ain't wanna
Yeah,
jump ahead of myself.
we could transition to that. Dabo Swinney had a meltdown. Clemson 34-21 loss to Syracuse was overshadowed by Dabo's sideline blow over the roughing the passer call. And in the week, he told reporters, "If Clemson is tired of winning, this is quote: If Clemson is tired of winning, they can send me on my way, or I go somewhere elsewhere to win." The Tigers are now 1-3, their worst start in decades.
That nigga was bad.
Which I
Somebody
think about
that
that.
post interview.
Um, hold on. Listen, I mean, I don't know what to say. They get off the terrible starts. So like every time if you start off watching the game, then you turn away, and then when you come back, Clemson is always down by 10.
And
It's
I always,
always it's
yeah,
always 10-0.
Clemson always
Always.
had dinner, even when they had better teams, they always had a slow start.
And
They
I
just
and I,
made adjustments. But now I ain't gonna say there's a lot of teams on the same playing field now, and he don't have as many uh 5-star recruits as he used to have due
right.
to the portal and everything. So hey, so when you have a slow start, it's gonna be hard to come back.
And you know what's crazy about that is that like Klubnik didn't play bad. I mean, he threw the ball 60 times, bro. He threw the ball 60 times. He completed over 50% of them though. So
Mhm.
he was 37 for 60. He had three touchdowns and one pick. And then the running back had 130 yards. So Klubnik had 363 yards. The running back had 130 yards, and they lost.
Mhm.
Like, and then they lost by 13 points. They lost by two scores. I mean, shit, three. Well, yeah, two scores, more than two scores. So, like, turnovers didn't help. The defense really didn't do anything. I mean, Halftime it was 24-14. So they was like say they were down by 10.
Mm-hmm.
After three quarters, the score was 34-14. They were down by 20. Then Clemson scored again. It's just like maybe club league numbers is like when you look at it, they're deceiving. Looks like, if he's completing 37 passes, maybe they're just like, quick out routes out into the flat or short passes that he's throwing all over the field instead of getting the ball downfield, right? So obviously the defense isn't stopping anybody, and Clemson isn't putting up enough points. 21 points just ain't gonna cut it. So
Yeah, they ain't gonna cut it at all. So
I don't know why. I mean, Dabo Swinney, I mean, it is
I
what it is.
think Clemson fans just mad right now, and I think a lot of them bluff because if you fire Dabo, who you gonna get?
Right.
And stuff like that. But hey, it's somebody out there gonna get Dabo now, and they gonna respect them and everything. So yeah, I like Alabama. We'll take
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
so
I'm
Cliff,
ready
you
to
want
take
to
it.
keep so Cliff, you keep messing up. You want to?
Don't mess
We'll
it
take.
up.
Oh, shots fired to the Alabama coach.
Exactly. So let's get into Oklahoma made its SEC debut by beating Auburn 24-17 with a program record of 10 sacks. That's crazy.
That's insane.
I watched that game. Auburn supposed to have won that game. Both teams are decent teams, but we'll see. We will know more about each of those teams once they get deep in SEC play. But from the game that I saw, Oklahoma, Auburn should have won. But both teams are a pretty decent team. Auburn offense is pretty decent. You could tell the chemistry is not there as of yet because a lot of those passes, they should have been caught. But I tell you what, Auburn got a good they got a good receiver. I mean, great receiver. But the quarterback got to get the ball to him. And,
Yeah, that Auburn quarterback, he run too much.
you think he
I
look for the
don't.
run too much?
Yeah,
He look for the run too much. He needed to look for the pass. That's the same dude that was on. He lost against his old team.
Mm-hmm.
he was on Oklahoma last year. I I wanna talk about some stats real quick on this. To Maurice's point, Maurice, you're absolutely right. He check this out. The starting running back for Auburn ran the ball 6 times for 61 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 10.1 yard per carry, or
And he's a
yeah,
star.
10.1 yards per carry, and he only ran the ball 6 times. Uh, Jackson Arnold, quarterback, ran the ball 20 times. This is the quarterback now. He ran the ball 20 times. But check this out. He ran the ball 20 times for negative 11 yards.
Ooh.
And I mean, he's throwing the ball decent. I agree with both of y'all. I mean, he need to throw the ball more. I mean, Cam Coleman, um, he only had 3 receptions.
Yeah, Kendall, because
I don't
everybody
know how
gonna
many.
think this is a race thing, but he ain't built to be no running quarterback. That ain't you. As we sing against Oklahoma, that ain't you. You can't really be happy and celebrate. He was doing all that against them tune-up teams he played against before Oklahoma. But now you play against a legit real team. It showed, bro, you can't do that. That ain't your game. And you keep doing it. Not only you gonna mess up Auburn, but you gonna mess yourself up draft. Because who gonna want a running quarterback that actually can't run?
I agree. But I'm trying to figure out, is it actually him or is the offense like designed? I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't see the game, so I didn't know if there was a lot of design quarterback runs. Now, if that's the case, they probably need to tweak that a little bit because I mean, 20 times for negative 11 yards. I don't even know the numbers on that, but it's bad no matter what it is. So
Killing they running back is one of the best players on the offense. He may be the best player on the offense, the running back. But you only get him the ball 6 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, so it must have been a lot of design QB runs then, because it's not like Auburn had to throw the ball like every time you turn around, because I mean, first quarter was tied. After at halftime, it was tied. After three quarters, Oklahoma was up by 3. So it wasn't like they was in, hey, look, we got to pass the ball. We got to pass the ball.
Politics.
Right. So, that's the strange part about it. But hey,
And
it's Auburn. They lost. I'm happy. I'm in good shape.
and I know a lot of Auburn fans mad because 'cause one play, it was a pivotal play towards the end, I don't know, end of third quarter, fourth quarter, when Auburn quarterback threw one of the receivers the ball, and it was clear that it was pass interference, and the referee didn't see it, because I guess how the referee was turned and he was running, he was trying to turn, and when he turned like this, the pass interference happened like with a split second. So that comes in play what the other referee was to throw the flag. But I'm always been that person of, ever since I've been playing football, when I was playing football, one play is not gonna make the game.
I was just going to
Even
say
though
that.
there's a pivotal play, there's a pivotal
Can't
spot,
be.
you just can rely on that one play for them defeating you.
Mhm.
That was a pivotal play. That should have been passing the fence. It should have been passing the fence. Auburn at the 1 yard line going in, but sometimes it's football. Just didn't get the call at that point. So Auburn, keep your head up. I think they're a decent team. They need to work on not getting that quarterback so many sacks. 10
They
sacks.
all right.
That's ridiculous. All right, let's move on to Missouri, number 22. Missouri be decent every year.
Yeah, they be
Missouri
decent.
stayed perfect, taking down South Carolina 29-20 to reclaim the Mayor's Cup.
That shocked me, them beating South Carolina, because South Carolina actually good.
Yeah, they beat South Carolina. Why South Carolina lost 2 straight? I'm messing up. Quarterback Lenore Sellers. What's going on with South Carolina?
Well, let me start off by saying I'm not surprised that Missouri won, because I think Vanderbilt kind of exposed South Carolina last week. So
You ain't lying. Vanderbilt
so
good.
so I think, like, and then to your point about Sellers, um, I mean, he threw the ball pretty well. I mean, he 18 for 28 for 302 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. I
Mm-hmm.
think that like I think the problem is that, I mean, he was sacked. He was sacked 5 times, and he had he had 10 carries for negative 28 yards. I mean, of course, the sacks factor into that too. So um, he, I don't know. I mean, it could it, he has the mechanics. It just looks like it could be scheme, or
Mm-hmm.
it could be the people around him. I mean, his wide receivers were doing pretty good. The running game was pretty much non-existent. They ran the ball 22 times, and 10
Dang.
of them was from the quarterback. So it looks like either they didn't stay on the field long enough for real to do anything. I mean, because Sellers only threw 28 passes. If he only threw 28 passes, they only ran the ball 22 times total. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
y'all, that means y'all only ran 50 plays.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on now.
So, I don't know. It just seems like either the offensive line is not blocking, or the play calling is just like mediocre.
Shit, probably a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
South Carolina, you just mediocre, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's move on to, before we get into predictions, which I think you and someone else already called it.
Mhm.
Florida lost 26-7 to number 4 Miami.
Mhm.
That's their 3rd straight defeat. Miami is decent. You think Miami gonna be a problem? They in the ACC, so hey, they gonna have they not gonna be as beat up as the SEC, but they from what I could see, Miami's pretty decent.
Yeah, I still think that Miami still hadn't really went up against a a really great defense. I know some would argue that Notre Dame or that Florida has a great defense, but I don't know about that. I just think that the only thing is that Miami hasn't really truly been tested. I mean, we saw the first game with Notre Dame, but you then saw that Notre Dame went on to lose another game, and
Mm-hmm.
we're kind of looking at them funny, but it remains to be seen. Though I mean I think once they go up against a healthy Florida State, I think that's going to really be the test when they play Florida State.
And they play Florida State in 2 weeks.
Man, Florida
Um,
State good. I thought just because it was way Alabama rolling. Man,
no, June,
I seen
yeah,
how Florida State play against them other teams.
hmm
Man, they legit.
June, yeah, they play in 2 weeks, June.
Yeah, 2 weeks. They're gonna be a decent game. Uh, After that, the next decent game they probably won't play is in
Syracuse.
Syracuse.
I mean, SMU might give them some trouble, but yeah, I definitely say Syracuse
Mm.
probably be their next toughest one.
Then we're gonna talk about that more next week. Florida State might shot Miami.
That's true.
They might shot Miami, and we
That is
showed up
true.
on see that can kind of help Alabama out too in a
That
way.
is also true.
They can help Alabama out. So uh, first game, nobody you going off what Florida State played last year, but
Hmm
not knowing Florida State dug deep in that transfer portal. So
hmm
hey, we gotta look at that. But we'll talk more of that next week regarding that. So we're gonna talk about some predictions coming up this weekend.
Okay.
And if it's any time to stay home or stay close by in the TV, it's this weekend.
No, for sure.
This weekend. So we're gonna start with I don't know if it's gonna be a decent game, but I'm gonna talk about it. What you think about Notre Dame? I think Notre Dame play against Arkansas, correct?
Yep.
Who y'all got in that game?
Notre Dame.
I got Notre Dame, but it's not gonna be a blowout though. But I got Notre Dame.
Nah, it ain't gonna be no blowout, but they gonna beat them. I say they at least beat them by a touchdown and field goal.
Hmm I
Notre
say at
Dame.
least 10 points or so. Yeah.
Yeah, I give them 10 points. I can rock with that. All right, what about I don't know how good Virginia is this year, but I would still take. What y'all think about Florida State versus Virginia? I got Florida State.
Florida State.
Too much
I got
five.
Flo-
Virginia, all right. I seen them play, but
yeah.
Florida State.
I say Florida State, but I also think that this won't be a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
This won't
I
be a
agree.
blowout either. I actually think that
I agree, Kendall.
I think that this may actually be a better game than the Notre Dame Arkansas. So it may be just by a touchdown, or it may be 10 points. I say from 7 to 10 points. It's not going to be a blowout though.
Okay. All right. How is Washington is this year? I still take Ohio State over Washington, but I don't know how good is Washington is this year.
Washington looked okay, but it's Ohio State winning. Yes, Ohio State winning that
Yeah,
game.
Ohio State dominant. I got them.
The Ohio State too dominant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think everybody know they got the most 5-star recruits. And I don't even think they hit their pinnacle yet. Like they not even hitting on all cylinders yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take Ohio State over Washington. I take them 2 touchdowns. What y'all got?
Yeah, I say at least 2 touchdowns. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
2
I'm gonna do this one also. Touchdown and field goal.
touchdown field goal. Okay.
Okay.
All right, one more national pick. This gonna be a good game. I bet this game gonna be at nighttime. Penn State versus Oregon.
Oh, that is a nighttime game.
Yes, yeah, it's at
Sound like
6:30.
6:30.
6:30. Yeah.
Who y'all got in the game? That's a good pick, man.
Oregon.
Ooh-wee.
You got Oregon, Mark?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Oregon on this one. They
I'm
ain't
Okay.
gonna
gonna
go.
let me
I'm,
down.
I'm gonna go with Penn State.
Yeah, go with Penn State, Kim.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
go
you
with
can't
Penn
go
State
wrong
on
with
this.
picking Penn State neither.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Penn State on this one.
I'm gonna go with Penn State. Reason I say that Penn State usually have more. Their defense usually be a tad better,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a night game too. So I'm gonna go with Penn State, and it's gonna be a shootout, I believe. But I think Penn State gonna win by a touchdown. How y'all looking at it?
Yeah, I say it might be like, man, I'm gonna say 34-27. So yeah, by a touchdown.
34-27.
Mm-hmm.
How many point Oregon win by, Maury, from your standpoint?
Field goal.
Field goal. So
Field
it is
goal.
gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be a thriller. Okay.
In the Manila.
All right, let's go into some SEC talk now. All right. So Tennessee versus Mississippi State. Who y'all got?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah, for sure.
There's some
It's not
bad boys.
it's not gonna be a blowout though, but yeah.
I think Tennessee gonna this they time to make a comeback from the other week. So I got Tennessee. I'm gonna go with Tennessee a field goal, not field goal, touchdown to field goal.
Okay, same.
So 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got Tennessee by 10. Uh, what about you, Maury?
I got Tennessee by a touchdown.
Okay, okay. All right, now we getting some deep talk now. All right, Texas A&M versus Auburn. Who y'all got?
I want to say Auburn, but with that quarterback, I'm gonna say for winning Texas A&M. But I'm going for Auburn.
Both of them got all line troubles. Uh,
Auburn got old line trouble and quarterback trouble.
I'm gonna take Auburn.
They need to get him out the starting lineup.
I would take Auburn in 10 points. 10 points. I'm gonna take Auburn 10 points.
I'm gonna
What you
take
got?
I'm gonna take Texas A&M 10 points.
Texas A&M 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Auburn 10. Okay. Okay.
Texas A&M probably about 2 touchdowns.
Now if Auburn lose this game, it's gonna be
Mhm.
downhill from that on. From there on. It's gonna be downhill. They're gonna be a loser.
Mm-hmm.
But if they win this game, they're gonna have a decent season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Now this game right here, this game might be the best game. This is my opinion now. Might be the best game of the weekend.
I
Ole
agree
Miss
with you, G.
versus LSU.
I agree. Yeah.
Ole Miss versus LSU. I think it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be the best game. Everybody know LSU offensive wise, and they got the offensive players anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna
They
be.
got some defense too. They got some linebackers there. That's
I
true.
think it's gonna be a shootout. LSU far the better team, but it's Lane Kiffin
Mm-hmm.
and the high power offense of Ole Miss. LSU probably they got one of the best defenses, but they probably haven't seen this type of offense. They probably haven't seen this type of offense. So they're gonna try to be prepared for it, but it's really not prepared for it if you get into it. So, I'm gonna take. I think it'll be a high scoring game. I think it'll be in the 30s, 40s, and I'm gonna take LSU by a field goal. LSU by a field goal.
I'm the same. I'm gonna pick LSU by field goal.
I hate to say it when LSU win by a field goal. I'm like neat now. When have you noticed the championship teams always have those close games, the lucky games? This gonna be LSU lucky game. LSU gonna go winning that championship.
I like that. I like that. Um, I like that, G. That's well said. Um, I'm gonna take Ole Miss, but Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking them by 14 points.
14.
By
Oh,
at least 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna tell you why. This I predict will be Nussmeier's breakout game for the season. And
okay.
I know. Listen, it's a 2:30 game, but it's
Mm.
time. It's time. It's and I think he gonna do the work. And when I say by 2 touchdowns, I'm expecting Nussmeier to at least get 3 touchdowns. But I'm predicting the final score. Um, I'm thinking maybe uh 37-23. Um, or maybe like 42 to 30, 42-28 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, 42-28.
Okay.
Like I think it's time, and I think because like I said, these it's two top 15 teams. I think LSU for Nussmeier, and I think that this is going to set the tone for LSU season, meaning that this is going to be where Nussmeier gets on board, and the defense is not going. They're not going to have to lean so heavy on the defense, but the defense is going to show up and play. Um, but like I said, it's time for Nussmeier to do his thing. This will be the game.
This will be the
14 points. Yes,
so
sir.
they're gonna be one of them LSU. We ought to know this
Overall,
the caliber team. Either way, win or lose, it's gonna be a tighten up game for them. Like,
yep.
okay, Mario, who you got in the game, Mario?
LSU game.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to roll with LSU, but I got them winning. I'm gonna have them winning at least by a touchdown.
LSU by a touchdown. Okay,
By a touchdown.
okay. All right, let's get into the last game. We're gonna talk about this evening. But before we get into this game, I want to let everyone know that we're gonna start doing more. Most of the people on this panel and some people that's not on the panel, more of Alabama, they're more Alabama fans. So we're gonna do more Alabama content, like the news, behind the scenes, rumors of Alabama content. Uh,
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna add Auburn in there too. You know, I'm that odd person. I like both of them, but most everybody like Alabama. Uh, but Georgia playing
You got
Georgia versus Alabama.
you ain't got to add Auburn in there if you don't want to. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Georgia versus Alabama. Okay, we're gonna split it like this. Since we Alabama fans, we like to give our experts' opinion. You know, y'all expert opinion might still be the same. I'm talking about me right now. I'm gonna give
Okay.
my expert opinion, and I'm gonna give my what I want to happen personally.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
All right. My expert opinion is Alabama is too inconsistent. Uh,
Okay.
this gonna show either way what our quarterback is made of. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think Georgia is too dominant. I'll take Georgia over Alabama by 10. What y'all think? That's my expert opinion. Now, my personal opinion will be a little different.
um, like you said, I want Alabama to win. That's the team I'm rolling with. I think Alabama will do all right, but because Alabama have been a dominant team, everybody say, but Georgia hadn't been that super dominant team as they used to be neither. So I think it'll come into a game. It's gonna be a field goal game, but I don't know who's gonna win though.
So it's gonna be a field goal either way.
Field goal game either way. Somebody gonna win it by field goal.
Okay. Okay. What's your take, Kim?
All right. My expert opinion is, and I think that Alabama usually get up for these type of games.
Mm-hmm.
And Alabama usually don't have to get up, pause, but like for
Mm.
this game, for this game, um, I think it's gonna be a different Alabama team. course, I know how dominant Georgia is, but I think a little pride is going to be involved in this,
Mm-hmm.
and um, I'm expecting Alabama to win this game.
Okay.
But I won't be surprised if Alabama wins this game by um by by 10 points. So I'm looking for them to win by 10. And
So
then I get go ahead.
if Alabama win, what's gonna be the pivotal point for them winning that game? Like who you think gonna come through and how?
All right, I'm gonna answer that, but that's gonna lead me into my personal take on it.
Okay.
So in order for them to win this game is no turnovers. Or excuse me, I won't say no turnovers. They gotta win the turnover battle.
Okay.
And if it is a turnover battle, let's just say 3-2. Let's just say Georgia has more turnovers, but Alabama, let's just say Georgia has 3 turnovers, but Alabama only scored on one and got a field goal. So it just only scored 3 points. But then Alabama turned the ball over 2 times, but Georgia scored a touchdown on both.
Mm-hmm.
To me, they really didn't win the turnover battle. So I would say they got to limit the mistakes. They got to limit the mistakes. And my personal take is they got to leave the playbook open for Ty Simpson. He's been there for too long, y'all. He's been there for too long. The coaching staff, this their second year. Open the playbook up for this man. And I think that's gonna be part one of my personal take and the factor. The second is um Womack. Womack and his defense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to say, bro. He just gotta be better. And the defense gotta want it more. If people are slacking on defense, you gotta get them out the game. You gotta get people in there that want to play and that want to make a name for themselves and help this team win. So to me, that's the two factors. Open the playbook up for Simpson. They got weapons. Let that man have do what he do. On defense, Womack got to put his players in position to win. And if players out there not running at full speed, not playing their hardest, they got to come out of the game.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. Now, one thing about Ty Simpson, they need to, and I'm not saying they don't do it. They need to let him run. How can I explain this? You know,
No,
some
that's
quarterback.
the
Go ahead.
yeah. No. I was gonna say that's the same thing that we was talking about. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish because I think we talk about the same thing.
Like I understand quarterbacks been out there and they get the play from the offense corner, and you gotta let him
Yes.
play. Just let him play.
Let him
Let
play.
him
Open it
read
up
the
for him.
offense.
Pause.
Let him read the offense and let him kind of call the plays on the out there on offense and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And you just be there like, okay, what you see? Okay, that's what you want to
Yep.
run. Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Like that instead of all right, do this, do that.
Yep.
You gotta let them basically you gotta let them react. You gotta let them play. Let them play smoother. And that will open up a lot of other things too. You let them play.
Yep.
So, but like you said, he been there too long, so he know the playbook,
Let
and he
him go.
can
Let him be
let them
free.
manage the game. You know,
Hmm.
and I'm pretty sure you got people. He come on the sideline. He look at what he need to do on the
Hmm.
tablet, everything. So I'm pretty sure. Now they also said Jam Miller might come back.
Okay.
I don't know.
Even better.
I think I heard it. They say he might come back. I haven't seen him play or noticed him play personally, but from everything I hear, he's pretty good.
Hmm.
Uh, but we do need a decent running game as well. Or receivers, we got on lock. We just need to get the ball to them
Yep.
uh, and things of that nature.
And
And
that offensive line, they get man, Lord, they gotta block, bro. Cause ooh wee, I know Kirby Smart looking at that tape, and he gonna like what Florida State did. he won't stray too far away from that. But they're definitely going to be looking to pause, get a lot of penetration.
Cause he gonna make some schemes. Like he gonna put the best player on that particular offensive line. They were messing up and just wreak havoc.
Right.
But we don't need to let that happen. We don't need to let that happen at all. So I hope Alabama prove me wrong. I'm put it like that. I hope Alabama prove me wrong. Because I actually want them to see them win, make a bounce back this season. So we shall see. It's just that defense. I think most Alabama fans are not confident in the defensive coordinator. We ain't say defense. The defense coordinator, most Alabama fans are not confident in the defense coordinator because he haven't proven that. And then he got the caliber player, so I don't know what's going on. That man gonna single-handedly get that man fired.
Should have been fired last year.
Yeah, we said on the podcast should have been fired last year. Well, fellas, y'all got anything else to say before we dip out?
No,
Maurice?
just make sure everybody comment on here. Happy birthday to Kendall.
Yeah, everybody comment. Happy birthday, Kendall.
Appreciate
it. Everybody. Y'all please like and subscribe also. And drop some questions you want to ask. You want us to ask, you want us to answer. Things of that nature. So
Junior,
go ahead.
Hey, before we go, I do wanna briefly say something about one more game.
Okay.
Listen, Colorado played TCU. No, I'm sorry, not TCU. BYU. They played TCU the following weekend. BYU. Listen, if we can get consistent quarterback, if Colorado can get consistent quarterback play, listen, they have a chance to make a statement. And I know, and I'm pretty sure Dion talked about this because they play BYU. BYU is undefeated, and they're the number 25 team in the country. And they play Saturday night. So, listen, all I'm going to say is if they can beat BYU, turn around and beat TCU the following week, and then somehow, because TCU is number 24 right now, and then turn around, they play Iowa State the next week, which is Iowa State is the number 14 team. If they manage to turn around, if they manage to beat all three of these teams, that'll put them at 5-2. They're gonna be ranked. It doesn't matter that they lost to. That Georgia Tech loss looks really good now, and that Houston lost. Houston is undefeated. So if they manage to beat 3 ranked teams in a row, it's really gonna look. It's gonna look
good. Who came to the show?
So look at there. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out about Colorado, but I know Dion does say, hey, look, season's not over yet. So if we can get some consistent play, we got a chance. So I just kind of be on the lookout for that game. It's tomorrow night. It's a Saturday night. It's a 9:15 game. So
so probably gonna be the last game we look at. 9:15. Yeah. But they give a reason to everybody to stay up. Prime time is prime time. So okay, I'm gonna look out for that game. Come on, Dion. Let's get that win. Let's get that win. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Y'all got anything else to say before we dip out?
Anything to say, Paris?
Hey, Paris.
Wave at it.
Look at that. Well, fellas, that's it for the this week podcast. Y'all please tune in, like, subscribe to the First Drive podcast. Tune in for some probably gonna be some more weekly updates and more. So we appreciate your time. We out.
All right.
All right.